Hello and welcome. My name is Samantha Tarr. I'm 49 years old and I live in Poole in Dorset on the UK. I'd like to introduce you to some technology that I was shown 6 years ago and it completely blew me away. I'm going to explain to you what it is, how it works and how you can make a business out of that. So to start with, let me just introduce a little bit more about my background. I've always been an independent business owner within the realms of the beauty industry. I've also been in education and I've absolutely loved every minute of it. I've got a sports background, a national level sports background in karate, and I got to a place on the England squad, which I'm very proud of my achievements. But what this actually did, it sparked my passion for nutrition, for health, for exercise, for training, and to be able to live and train at a peak level. Now, going back quite a few years when I actually did that, it wasn't quite so important then about what we put into our bodies and how we performed, but not only about how you performed, but also about how you recovered. So actually, these days, with all the science we have, everything's so scientific, it is all about the recovery as well, especially if you're suffering from injuries from your sport. 7 years ago, I had my daughter, which is an amazing experience, but it dramatically changed my working hours and my income. So when I was introduced to this business 6 years ago and to the technologies, I could see that this is something I could do flexibly. I could do it around my commitments of, sort of my business that I already had, but also around my commitments at home. 6 years on, I've just had so much fun with it. I've helped to find solutions for so many people, to help them to live to become the best versions of themselves. So what I want to do is introduce you to the technology. So I'm just trying to keep this on here so that I can show you as we go through. So this here, I've talked in previous of my videos. So if you're interested at all about the business, that I've gone into a lot more detail in the first of my series of videos. And then I've gone into more about how to look amazing on the outside, easily at home, and how you can make that a business as well, because this is a business for everybody. But what I'm going to really focus on now is the inside. So how do we know we haven't got a mirror on the inside? So we look in the mirror on the outside, we can see, are we a bit more lined? If we put on weight, we can actually give ourselves a visual analysis of how we're doing. But actually, that doesn't happen on the inside. How can we see or measure what's going on the inside? So that's really important, because actually it's really important to have good nutrition that has all, sort of the right values in it, the nutritional values, because as we know, we haven't got as much nutritional value in our products these days. And that's where supplementation, adding juices into your diet is really, really important, because that's going to give you the high levels of antioxidants that you need for longevity, to help fight against, all the coughs and colds, the diseases, the small things that we get regularly, but also the long-term diseases. But also, it's all about recovering, we want to recover quickly. So what we have here is something called the biophotonic scanner, and I am so proud of this. Now this is a really handy little device, and I'm going to scan myself so you can see exactly what's happening. So this is why I've got this here already. So this is a handy device. Now we're the only company that has this, so it gives you a really valuable bit of information. It's actually measuring your skin keratinoid tissue, so your skin keratinoids that are in the body, and it's going to give you a score. Now this score is going to give you an idea of your antioxidant levels within the body. So we hear a lot about antioxidants, we hear a lot about free radicals. What are these things and why are they important? So without being very technical or very scientific, antioxidants are the good guys. They form a protection and they help to protect us against the free radicals. The free radicals are the guys that are going to do the damage either externally, so we get, it reduces collagen, the elasticity, so we get breakdowns, so we get fine lines and wrinkles, and we get sun damage and pigmentation, we will look dull, all of those things on the outside, and we're hit constantly by free radicals every day, coming from sunlight and plastic and lighting, it's bouncing and hitting us, and pollution on a daily basis. So we need to have lots of antioxidants within our skincare, which is what we have, and that's going to help to form protection. But we also need that on the inside. So you need to make sure that all the great diet and nutrition that you're eating is being absorbed, but actually we don't know that. We can only see how we feel. Now, when I was first introduced to this and the business, we can actually measure and see if the supplements are working for you. And to me, I was thinking, well, that's huge actually. If you can actually show that the supplements are working for you and nobody else can do that, then that's a really big business behind that. So I looked a little bit further into the technology, and I found that it's Nobel Prize winning technology. It's won lots of awards over the years. We've had it for quite a long time now, and it's helped so many people to stay on the right track and to make sure their antioxidants are topped up high through high quality supplementation, which we do, that actually comes back with a money back guarantee linked to the scanner. So I'm going to scan myself now so you can see. So this is here, so you can, and it's a bit difficult with the light. So imagine that's a bit like your car engine. You need to top it up with petrol. So when it's low, it's down in the red. So, and when you fill your car up with petrol, it's right up here. It's right up in the optimum level. So that's literally about the same as the body's body. We need to be topping up with good nutrition and supplementation to make sure we're in peak form, so we can live healthy, live longer, and we're performing well, we're healthier, we bags more energy, and when we need it, we can recover much more quickly. So you place your hand on here, and you can see it's going to show you, I'll leave that there, I think you can see it better. This is going to give me my score of my antioxidant levels, or the skin carotenoid tissue within my body. I've been using this for about 6 years now. Your score can go up and down depending. Stress causes a lot of free radical damage within the body. So if you haven't got your high levels of protection from your antioxidants, that's when you're not going to feel 100%, and you're much more susceptible to be diseases. So here we go. So my score is there. It's 50,000. I'm just going to take my hand off there. So I'm just going to show you there. So you can see my score there is 50,000. So that is a good score. That's at optimum level. So we can actually monitor what is going on with your antioxidant levels. And what I think is so valuable about this is that you can help people find real solutions. If you could know that your supplements were working for you, would you be more inclined to buy those supplements than something else you pick off the shelf? And I would say 99% of people would like to know that their supplements are working for them. So how do you transform that into a business? People buy supplements. The supplement industry is a multi-billion-pound industry. Now, when I first saw the presentation about the scanner, and my head was saying, well, I've always taken supplements since I was 18 years old. I know I feel better on them than off them, but what if you could prove that the supplements are working for you? So in my head, I'm going, this is a huge business. So if you're not that interested in skincare and all the other things that you can build a business with, this may be your entry into this type of business. We work with very scientific. We've got over 75 scientists that are constantly researching all the latest science and research. We get to work with amazing technologies like this that can really help to keep people on track. And this can help to build regular consumption of products that you get paid on commission on the retail, but also on the volume of the products that goes through your business. This is how you can start to build a leveraged income and help thousands and thousands of people around the world to be the best versions of themselves. So if you're interested in either finding out how you're going on the inside, then please email me or look me up on LinkedIn, Samantha Tarr. You can find me on there, you can message me. Have a look at my profile. You can see that I am a normal person. I am there for business. I am building a business. I can help you to do the same. If you're interested, if you have a sports background, or if you know anybody that would find this interesting to help with recovery, to keep them on track, because also high level sports releases a lot of free radical damage into the body. I didn't know that at the time. I suffered a lot with skin conditions at the time because our skin on the outside is a reflection of what's going on the inside. A lot of people suffer with skin conditions who are doing high level sports. Can be stress. Usually they got low antioxidant levels. We can have a look at that. It's a benchmark, and from there you can look to increase. So if this has any interest to you at all, as it did to me, to see how you can build a business online from the comfort of your own home, or wherever you need to be in the world on your travels, then please get in contact with me. It's samantha@samanthatarr.com, or like I said, look me up on LinkedIn and I would love to connect with you. So I hope you found that interesting. If you're interested in more about the business, have a look back through my series of videos. There's a lot of information there too. So thank you very much for your time today.